Madison, Wisconsin, where temperature extremes are legendary, they can range from 20 below zero in winter to 100 degrees in summer. The need for efficient and comfortable heating and cooling is critical, especially in a commercial space. Gustav A. Larson Company is a wholesaler, coincidentally, of HVAC, refrigeration, and controls, with 8 large facilities scattered throughout the Midwest. Their concern was universal: how to heat and cool large warehouse and showroom space efficiently, yet comfortably. In fact, in hundreds of applications across the United States, the solution to this question has been the installation of air turnover systems from Applied Air. They have proven resoundingly to be the most effective system on the market today. This video will demonstrate, through the Larson Company's own words, plus a visual smoke test demonstration with Applied Air ATC in the cooling mode, how stratification, the layering of different temperature air, is practically eliminated. This large showroom warehouse in Madison is essentially all open space and is serviced by just one air turnover unit for all of their heating and cooling needs. As you can see, the smoke is used to visually benchmark the progress. The cool smoke has started traveling across the space at the same level as ATC discharge. The cool air will not rise any higher than discharge level. A comfort zone is created from the unit discharge down to the floor level. For buildings requiring cooling from floor to ceiling, extensions are available to get the cooler air discharged at the required height. The area above the discharge level acts as a thermal barrier, which helps insulate roof load from the comfort zone. In subsequent shots, as the stratified layers are pulled away from the floor and the heavier cold air drops from above, smoke will fill the open space in the comfort zone equally.
All of our new facilities, as we build and remodel, are all open facilities now. So it lends itself very well to the to air conditioning as well as the air turnover concept.
Now, as the smoke continues to move throughout the building, pulling the warm air off the floor, the space is being cooled evenly, eliminating hot and cold spots, even in the mezzanine areas. This is especially important in food storage facilities and certain other types of warehouse operations.
When we have a mezzanine area where we either have meeting rooms or have storage areas, it's very important, because years ago when we had unit heaters, even with the use of prop fans, we had temperature differences between 10 and 12 degrees. And since we've installed air turnovers, whether they're heating or whether they're heating and cooling, I have temperature differences now 1.5 degrees, and that means comfort.
We are at the 2-minute mark, and you can see that we're already through more than half the building. And while this building is about 25 feet high, the air turnover unit handles the requirement with ease. It is important to note that the size of a structure is not a constraint on the use of the system. Applied air turnover units are designed to perform well in any open space as required. Other equipment just can't match the performance level of Applied air turnover units.
Well, I can go back to our original distribution center. What we did find out is that as we added building size, we kept some of the old equipment in, and the old equipment did not run anymore.
Now this building is practically filled with smoke, evenly layered at about the 10-minute mark. And with a temperature difference of less than 2 degrees from floor to ceiling, it is truly a comfortable and energy-efficient climate, and a remarkable performance by the system. In addition, this building will get a complete air turnover approximately every 15 minutes. Moreover, in answer to a frequently asked question about return air velocity causing drafts, witness this dramatic demonstration. A handkerchief dropped a mere 3 feet from the unit will fall straight to the floor.
We have proved that with the lower operating costs, we know that. That is a fact. We have the records to prove that. We also know that our operating costs, our maintenance costs, have been reduced as well. And the real proof in the pudding, of course, is our sales staff going out and in turn selling the product. And we have a lot of satisfied customers, and that customer list continues to grow. And as our customer base builds and our customers' customer base builds, we'll sell more and more air rotation systems, because for buildings like this is really the only way to go, whether you're heating or heating and cooling.
Air turnover units afford inherent and dramatic advantages when it comes to the heating and cooling of facilities of all kinds, including lower tonnage, less equipment, lower installation cost, and lower operation costs.
The reason that we've gone with the air rotation systems are lower installation costs, lower operating costs, and lower maintenance costs.
In fact, there are many examples of saving 20 to 40% on heating and cooling costs. We'll be happy to share these success stories with you. Air turnover systems from Applied Air have become an important and effective alternative to traditional rooftop cooling units. Solve your problems today. Turn to Applied Air high-performance air turnover systems.
Hey, I'll tell you, this is great stuff. This is great stuff. I'd put one in my house, except it won't fit.